We have been hijacked. The incompetence from Real Madrid. We've just sat back and watched Barcelona steal Rodri. We were on our way to having a generational transfer window. And instead of getting the most important piece to the puzzle over the line, we chased Diamande, a player that we don't need, for the last 2 weeks. Rodri's at home, waiting. This guy was twerking for Madrid. It was a layup. And instead, we got overconfident, and Barcelona, like the opportunists that they are, have completely derailed our transfer plans. This is not the Galacticos podcast. This is an emergency meeting, and I need everybody that's here to violate the like button. Subscribe to myself. Dave's channel is right next to mine in that collab feature. Visit okjersey.com. Amazing quality kits. Use my code WILL, and you will save money at checkout. Dave, I am pissed, bro. This has completely ruined my entire mood.
Yep.
All the other business that we've done so far, it's now a little bit darker in terms of how I rate the window, because I always operated as if Rodri was going to be the final here we go. Talk to me, bro, before I just start ranting for the next 30 minutes.
Yeah, brother, because I am in utter shock here. I was doing videos saying 24 hours, Rodri's coming to Real Madrid. 48 hours, Rodri's coming to Real Madrid. Watching my clock, stopping, waiting, hearing for that news to drop. And now we get Barcelona, of all teams, coming in as probably now the favorites. I would say nearly there, possibly there, and we are looking like absolute fools, big time fools. Perez, I'm sorry. I was rating your whole transfer window up to now, but now it's gone from here downhill quite quickly. So quickly, in fact, that now I'm starting really to doubt the chances for Real Madrid. Will, I was Mr. Positive. You know, mate, I was Mr. Positive for all this fucking time. And then this news drops. Fabrizio Romano twerking for Barcelona out there. Number one, Barcelona going to sign Rodri. This is my heart absolutely sunk into oblivion. And I'm just fearing the league now. I'm sorry. The whole thing about Rodri is that it's almost a certain guarantee that we win the league. If we get Rodri, it's almost a certain. But yet, we spend all our flipping bank account money on Diamande to then have a Rodri literally waiting in the wings, waiting and waiting and waiting for nothing to happen, quite literally. And I mentioned it in a few videos. I said, where the hell is Rodri? Where is he? Why has he not arrived at Real Madrid? Why? And now, this. Look at this prick in a flipping Barca shirt, mate. Look at this, mate. Unbelievable. I am so outraged. Outraged at the fact that this could be a very dark season, because we were all celebrating Real Madrid having a generational transfer window, spending money on defenders, spending money on other players where we can strengthen. And then the final piece we all call for, Real Madrid call for, backbenchers call for, socios call for, And this guy now wants to absolutely Nicki Minaj twerk his ass all day for this absolute fraud of a team. I'm sorry. This is ridiculous. And we might as well be in an absolute funeral now because it feels like that. It feels dark. It feels dimmed. And I am not happy at all, Will, bruv. I am seriously outraged, mate. I'm after this, bro. I'm heading to the Bernabeu, mate. I'll scream at the fucking top of my lungs and see where that takes me because it is really, really annoying that we don't have a Rodri coming to. We wanted this player. We wanted him. Ever since the news broke, we wanted him. So why is Barcelona now the favourites pretty much, well, nearly done deal, hijack settings, fat Laporta, yeah, with his broke bank account, mate, with no notes in his wallet, opening it up, seeing dust flow out of it, and then Rodri comes.
Yeah, you know what it is,
What is
Dave?
that, mate? What is that? Cobweb settings. Rodri, like, honestly, you go to Barcelona, you go to him, like, I swear down, mate, you are getting a flipping earful from me if you go to Barcelona.
We took it for granted, Dave. I think Real Madrid, because all the reports were saying that Rodri only wanted Real Madrid. So I think the club operated as if, look, we just take care of Diamande, then we focus on Rodri because he only wants to come to us. He's rejected Bayern. He's rejected PSG. He's made it very clear he only wants Real Madrid. So I think the club were sitting there and they thought to themselves, Rodri's going to wait for us. Deco, Laporta, they see a market opportunity. Frankie de Jong has an injury. He's going to be out for months. They're thinking, well, Rodri, we just saw him in the World Cup. Real Madrid want him, but they're not prioritizing him. Why not we go in and try? Let's see if Rodri would be open to coming to us. He's going to be playing with all the Spanish national team. Look at how many Barca players were there. You don't think they got on the phone and convinced him? The only underlying positive that I can see here with Rodri going to Barcelona is I'm not entirely convinced that he can work with Pedri. We saw it in the World Cup. They're two players that have very similar qualities. Both of them need the ball. Both of them are tempo setters. This is why Pedri was benched, because Rodri was outperforming him, and having those two players was redundant. So they put Ruiz as a different profile next to Rodri. Do we think Rodri can work in Barca's high line with the way that Flick likes to play with the ACL injuries that he's had? It's to be determined.
And the pressing as well. Yeah, I do hear that, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't think it's going to be like, I think Rodri and Marc Bernal will cook. Pedri and Marc Bernal will cook. I really rate Marc Bernal. But Rodri and Pedri at the same time, I'm not sure it will cook. But that's not the point. We needed Rodri more.
Yeah.
I said to myself, during this window, we've addressed every issue in the squad. We needed defensive help. We got that. We needed some attack. We got that. And I said we needed one more midfielder. And I thought Rodri would be him. So doesn't matter. Even if Pedri and Rodri work, if they don't work, if he goes there and flops, does not matter. The point is, this is a player that we wanted. This is a player that we dilly-dallied over. We didn't even make a bid. We spent the last 2 weeks. Rather, Diamande, exciting player. Okay, whatever. Elite dribbler, pace, power. That's the sexy signing. But it's hard to be excited about that when now I'm going to be worried about the midfield. And then Camavinga, because the squad is officially full after Diamande's arrival. Now, maybe we're able to do the loophole, and same thing like Franco Mastantuono, we did it with Vinicius when he first came, and Rodrigo. Maybe we registered Diamande with Castilla.
Castilla, yeah.
But now we have to go back into the market
and
find another midfielder. And who are we going to get?
The shambles. It's an absolute
Dave?
shambles, bro. I don't even know, mate. Like, I
Dave,
hear
this
it.
is mad, Dave. This is mad. How have we allowed Barca to come in here? How? And thing is, I don't blame Rodri. How could you blame Rodri?
He's been waiting around for too long.
He's made it clear. He wants Real Madrid. He said it in interviews. He twerked for months. He did his part. He rejected contract offers from Man City. He's been at home waiting. We don't need Diamande. How many times have I said, use that money, go get Rodri and Bastoni. We have Endrick. We have Arda Güler. We have Brahim Diaz. We have players that can operate on the right. We don't have a tempo setter in the midfield. So now, what are we going to do? Do you think? Because Madrid have to respond. You have to. You just lost Rodri to Barcelona.
I'm not hearing anything anybody else, man.
Do you think we enter the market for a midfielder? We have to.
Bro, I've been hearing the Zubimendi links. I am not here for that. I'm sorry. I'm not. You either outbid completely Barcelona, you either wash them out the park completely so they can't come back, or you just try and get someone who is remotely very good in the midfield, at least. But for the price tag that Rodri is going for, is not that extreme, Will. Let's be honest. It's not extreme at all. So Diamande, the amount of money he was spending on that transfer is unbelievably not priority. The priority is Rodri. So why couldn't we just say to Man City, get this guy in now? And now, look, he is in that twerking situation for Barcelona because he's just saying to himself, well, if Real Madrid want to piss me about, I'll go elsewhere, mate. I'll go with the majority, literally, of the Spanish national team that I won the World Cup, and I'll just do my thing there. That's it, simple. So what is Rodri's aim here? His aim is literally to get in a kind of new challenge, new team, whatever, and see where it takes him. And if Barcelona is that place, it's going to be that place. Simple as. Because if they offer him the wage and they offer the transfer fee that Man City demand, then 100% he will go. But it's all down to Real Madrid. It's all down to Perez. Perez cannot be looking at this and saying, oh no, but we don't need Rodri. If he even questions that idea, I will lose it on him as well. He will instantly go from an 8 out of 10 transfer window to a 0 out of 10 because this is literally a player that both teams are vying for. And if you can't get a bid and a transfer ahead of Barcelona, who, by the way, are financially not in a great position, Real Madrid are in a great position. Look how many team players from Castilla and La Fabrica have we sold over this time to account for such a great transfer window where we can get players. Look, Gonzalo Garcia, Palacios, Fulham. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, we are in a situation now where, like, what's the point now?
But are we even going to go back in for him, Dave? Like, bro.
Just flipping do it. Just Perez needs to stamp his foot, yeah? Say to that fat man in McDonald's Laporta, bro, eating his Big Mac, in the middle of it, walk into McDonald's, crush his Big Mac and say, no, you're not having Rodri. We're going to outbid you and you can't do anything.
So then what would you do right now, Dave? If you're Florentino Perez, what do you do?
Absolutely go to Man City and say, what is Barcelona offering? We're offering 10 million above that. Instantly. Just go straight in, mate. Just go straight in and we get Rodri. That is it. No messing around, yeah? And I'm not the most fondest expert of transfer windows and monetary values of player, but I tell you what, if you offer certain amount over, it's like an auction. You offer certain amount over, I'm sure you get the player. And I'm sure that Rodri will join Real Madrid. But with the whole talk now of Real Madrid maybe not being the place, I think Rodri will sign his contract and that's it, done, finished. And then Real Madrid are going to have a season on their hands trying to deal with this monster in midfield. I got to be honest, him in La Liga, mate, will just coast, bro.
So
He'll
you think
coast
that he
this.
fits that Barcelona system
He
perfect?
coasts, mate. He
Do you
coasts in
think so? Because
Barcelona.
I don't, to be honest, Dave. Like, I don't.
La Liga, the tempo of the football's played at such a slow pace. He's not going to have the injury worries that he has at Man City. Like, I can definitely guarantee that. Like, he's just going to be in the midfield just chilling. That's all he's going to be doing. Yes, maybe Pedri and him don't coincide in terms of stylistic football approaches, but ultimately, look, it's going to be Pedri, it's going to be Rodri, and it's going to be someone like Olmo or Firmino or whoever's going to be. And then at Barcelona midfield, look, that's probably, if you look at it on paper, it's probably one of the best, if not the best, in the world of football. So how can they not dominate La Liga? And when you have someone like Rodri, that's what they missed kind of in some matches last year as well. When they didn't have that player in the midfield, yes, Pedri could do the job, but Rodri is much more physical than Pedri. He's better on the ball than Pedri. He passes better than Pedri. He's got like at least 200, 300% better vision than Pedri. This guy can pick out long range passes. This guy can intersect, obviously, passes driven towards the defense as well. He's a great interceptor of the ball. He's decent defender. He's just the all-round midfielder. If they get him, I'm sorry, Barcelona have another Busquets in their team. And that is the most daunting prospect for a Real Madrid fan. If they get this player, it's literally Busquets again in the midfield. We're finished, mate, for many seasons to come. I got to be honest, mate, we're not winning the league if they get Rodri. We're not winning this league. I'm sorry, Will. I'm sorry. We're not winning this league if they get Rodri. I hope that Perez does something about it. I'm not in the best of moods, mate, because I could see them just win. Like they won, they coasted the league last year. They only flipping lost a couple of matches towards the end after they flipping won the league, but they coasted it last year. They get Rodri, my lord, mate. It's like criminal, mate. It's criminal. I may see them going and flipping undefeated, mate, because this guy, mate, he's just so good on the ball. He is so good. It's not just Spain, man. We've seen him in the past so many years dictating football just by his natural ability. So clean on the ball, like it's done, mate. I'm sorry, mate. I'll be feeling we can't be rolling in, mate, with Valverde and Bernardo Silva on the ball, mate. I'll lose my shit, mate. Every match, I'll lose it.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm sorry, mate. Bernardo Silva and Valverde in the ball, mate. Like I'm not having it in the midfield. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, look, bro.
I'm sorry, man. You have to laugh, otherwise you cry. You know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and argue right now about if we win La Liga or not. Because it does look dark. Yeah, I mean, look, it's like I said, I don't necessarily see Rodri and Pedri working. I think they're too similar. They both operate. They're both at their best when they have the ball. One of them's gonna have to be that tempo setter. One of them's gonna have to sacrifice and then be more off the ball.
But let me ask you something. Are you confident as you were maybe a couple of days ago as you are today? No, exactly. No. That's the thing. That's the thing I want to address.
I'm not confident, but I still say that we win La Liga though. If I had to put money on it, I'd still bet on us to win La Liga. I don't see Barcelona three-peating.
You think Jose's the piece that we actually need?
I think, well, I mean, look, like Jose is the right manager to have for these kind of circumstances. I think when again, we have had a very good window, but it's just always been in mind that Rodri will be joining. So now it goes from a perfect 10 out of 10. I'd say the window is now a 7 out of 10. Like, that's how I view it. Right now, I wonder what's he going to do, because you have to make it work, right? Like, there is no rebuild, there is no process. You went trophyless last season. The expectations are, I want 2 trophies minimum. And La Liga is the one that I want the most. Yeah. I already told you, I would pass on the Champions League if you told me right now,
I'm winning La Liga.
I can win either La Liga or UCL, and if I pick one of them, I get it. I'm picking La Liga next season over you.
Just so Barcelona doesn't get a trophy.
Exactly. Brother, 3-peating La Liga. Brother, that's your bread and butter. This is what we watch from August to May. So for the league to just mean nothing. I know that there's Madrid fans that act like, yes, Champions League is a bigger trophy. Yeah. But La Liga is very important as well. I don't like that people just Oh, well, we have Champions League.
I just want to see
Don't dismiss
Barcelona
it.
go trophyless. That's what I just want to see them go trophyless next season. I
Yeah,
hope
but
it
the thing is,
happens.
bro, I don't care if Barca win Copa del Rey.
No, I don't care about that.
That's what
I
I'm
mean,
saying.
yeah, no,
But
yeah, I get what you mean.
yeah, like, bro, Barca can win Copa del Rey. I don't care. If I win La Liga, I will take that, right? We have to stop because, I mean, look, you got to be real, Dave. Hansi Flick, brother, if he wins La Liga again, bro, bro, Flick is like,
Yeah.
bro.
I'm sorry, Jose Mourinho. Yeah, he's just going to. If he doesn't win La Liga or even like Copa del Rey, maybe he's saving grace, but I don't think even that. I think La Liga is the 100% priority. That's why he's so upset even at training matches, is because he's flipping. And we got one this weekend, mate. And I'm like, right, it's not looking good, mate. Vinny's back. Look, the whole thing about Vinny, mate. I don't know if you want to address it, but right, I'm at least happy about something. I'm at least happy about one thing, that Vinny's staying and he gets a chance to play with Jose. But,
Yeah,
bruv, this whole Rodri thing has put a downer on the whole Vinny thing. And
yeah, I mean, it's completely.
you think Vinny was part of the whole Rodri thing?
I doubt it. No, Perez don't operate like this. I don't think that Vinny would have told Perez, because then that would have come out already that we dropped out the Rodri race. Brother, we always had Rodri there, but we decided, let's try and wrap up this Diamande transfer as soon as possible. Then we go for Rodri. That was always the plans. There were no reports that said anything different. But Barcelona, they have taken advantage of our lack of urgency.
Yeah, it's the lack of urgency.
That's all that it is.
On that singular transfer. And do you know what? Rodri is the player that's been most talked about for the whole transfer window. And it's the one that we're not getting. It doesn't make sense. Like Real Madrid, if we usually talk about a player that we usually get him, but it's the one that does not make sense. Diamande came out of nowhere, Will. Bernardo Silva, nowhere. Dumfries, nowhere, out of nowhere. Rodri was the one that was being talked about, and we haven't got him. I'm highly disappointed. I was about to start celebrating, mate. If Vinny came and like if Vinny stayed and stuff like that, Rodri come, bro. I was about to start celebrating us winning La Liga already, bro. Now, it's a different story altogether, mate. I think it's just become a sad day for Real Madrid fans. I think all Real Madrid fans are absolutely gutted, mate. We're all gutted, mate. Every single one of us. It's hard
to talk about anything else. It's hard. Like, it's hard to talk about.
We should have been celebrating that Arsenal didn't get Vinny. We should have been celebrating.
Bro.
I was about to put my victory shades off and start cooking AFTV for the amount of videos they put on. But now.
Can't even do that now.
I can't even do that, mate, because Rodri. Yeah, that's mad, bro.
Yeah, I mean, you know what it is, bro. Real Madrid have to hold that. Massive L. The only thing that we can hope now is that he goes there and he flops.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that we can do, is just hope that the transfer at Barca does not work out. Maybe he's their version of Hazard, right? So that's all we can do. Because they've come in, they've completely pulled our pants down. We were too busy chatting up Diamande.
Yeah.
And they come and take the girl that we actually needed. We went for the girl that, you know, maybe flashier, you know what I'm saying? But the wholesome girl that would have been a good wife was right there. And we wasted it. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, you just come in, take her. Dave, big up, bro. Let's see what Real Madrid do, man. We still have, it's still a month left.
Yeah, it's still a month left, yeah. And the transfer.
Certain players might still leave.
I'm not hearing Zubimendi, though. I'm sorry, mate. That whole transfer.
I don't see, brother. We didn't want to get Zubimendi.
I'll dead that right now, mate. I'm not even hearing.
There's no way that Jose would want Zubimendi, brother. Bro, Zubimendi is a backup at Arsenal.
You might as well put Bernardo Silva there. It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
Literally, bro. Smash that like button. Subscribe to myself and Dave. Turn on those notifications.